welcome to Shooby Dooby Doo, a podcast where we talk about pop music, specifically by deep diving a randomly chose UK top 10 singles chart from the past. I'm Andy Robinson.
I'm James Cook.
And which top 10 are we looking at this week, James? UK singles randomly chosen. I always like to stress the random chosen nature of it.
We are halfway through our deep dive of the chart of the 12th of November, 2021.
Should we march straight on, headlong into it, or should we acknowledge at least the records, the songs, the platters that matter, numbers 10 to 6?
Well, let's give people a little reminder of what we've covered so far.
At number 10, it is Meet Me at Our Spot by The Anxiety and Willow, featuring Tyler Cole.
A pleasantly catchy song about depression and insomnia.
Down one place to number 9, it's Central C and He's Obsessed With You.
And I'm obsessed with the fact that he didn't put his seatbelt on.
At number 8, it is Glass Animals with Heat Waves.
A post-COVID song all about COVID.
Down one place to number 7, it's Love Nwantiti by CK.
Probably the best pop song ever written in Igbo.
And at number 6 this week, it is Overpass Graffiti by the Ginger Fury, as Noel Gallagher calls him, Ed Sheeran.
The Boys of Summer are blinded by the lights. All these songs can be found in our playlists. The links are in the description. There's one for Spotify, one for YouTube, and there you'll find another half a dozen songs that don't feature in the top 10, but that we are going to get into in our Bonus Tracks podcast.
Our Bonus Tracks podcast, where we talk about another half a dozen songs that are in the charts this time that never ever made the top 10. I'd love to hear what that sounds like.
Well, the video is like futuristic bake-off in the Parasite house.
Don't get me wrong, it will not be played at my funeral, but you know, it's
not up to you, mate.
No, that's true enough. That's
no,
true enough.
I might put in a word.
Yeah, that'd be,
if I'm still there.
Be such a mean trick, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
He loved this one. You're only here now to see the village fair.
Play hook-a-duck. That's all they want.
Who do you think would be the best at hook-a-duck amongst our back?
Join our community now at patreon.com/ShoobyPodcast.
Number 5.
It's a new entry at number 5. It's Flowers, brackets Say My Name, by RD.
That's right. Say My Name, Flowers, of course, interpolates a couple of songs, doesn't it? Say My Name and Flowers, weirdly.
Yes, so Say My Name by Destiny's Child,
Tick.
which got to number 3 when it was released.
Good fact.
Okay. And Flowers by Sweet Female Attitude.
That's right.
Which got to number 2.
Yeah.
And what happens when you add 2 and 3?
Gets to number 5.
Yeah, and that's where we are with Flowers Say My Name by RD. Gets to number 5.
The beautiful mathematics of the charts.
RD is not a Scouser's aunt.
No,
It's
no.
RD, look. No, it's Riley Davis from Brighton. This is his 4th of 5 UK top 10 hits from his mixtape Peer Pressure. But get this, Peer is P-I-E-R, you know, like Brighton Pier.
Nice. He hangs around Brighton. This is what I learned from looking at RD a little bit. I liked him a lot. He reminded me of Central C that we did. It was number whatever in numbers 10 to 6.
Yeah, he's a bit more of a broadly comic version.
Yeah.
Because it starts with a joke, doesn't it?
Go on.
Well, it starts with the hook from Flowers. I'll bring you flowers in the pouring rain. Hey, it's raining in the shed right now.
We should point that out a little bit. We are recording this in the shed.
And the line he starts with is, I won't give you flowers, I'll give you good wood, though.
Yep.
Huh?
Yep.
Yeah? Mm. And that got me thinking, because he said good wood, other songs that mention racetracks.
Oh, this is
Famously, Goodwood is a racetrack.
This is early for this kind of content, but I'm all for it. Go on then. Aintree? Aintree That Loving You Baby by Elvis? No. Don't Call Me Aintree by Madison. No.
Aintree Proud to Beg. I've got
Well done.
In the Air Tonight, A-Y-R, Air.
Okay.
Epsom Downs, Boy You Turn Me, Inside Out and Round
Nice.
by Diana Ross.
Nice.
Hey Doc by Outkast. Warwick This Way by Aerosmith.
You could have had Warwick Avenue, which was actually a genuine song by Duffy.
That is better.
It's not better.
Lipstick on York Oller.
Okay.
We're just having fun. It did make me reevaluate Flowers by Sweet Female Attitude and thinking, oh, that's quite good, actually.
Did you not
It's quite
like
nice,
this?
catchy.
I'm going to say I liked it.
Yeah.
But RD's braggadocio, let's call it, is being a womanizer in this song, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's saying, as you've alluded to, he won't give you flowers, but he'll give you his erection, I suppose.
Do you know what? I prefer the Flowers. I mean, what are you going to be able to put in a vase when people come round? There'll be questions.
The OW4149 on YouTube points out, isn't wood more expensive than flowers, especially in today's wood crisis? Just buy a flowers, mate.
Oh, okay. So that commenter thinks he hasn't bought her flowers. He's bought her like some 2x4s.
Very expensive these days.
Been at B&Q.
Post-lockdown, which we are in the charts of November 2021. So that's the world we're living in. Hey, this bleeding shed, well, I say I built it. That would be a complete misnomer. Some big strong boys came and put it up. Cost more. It was going up daily, James, the price of wood at this era. So maybe the OW4149 makes a very strong economical point.
Well, maybe you should have built your shed out of flowers. I mean, the big bad wolf would have probably blown it down, but...
This song has got a, hey, wherever I lay my hat, that's my home type of vibe about it, hasn't it? He's essentially RD knocking around, saying he's going to knob ya.
He did say, of all the songs out there that speak on toxic relationships, not many contain this perspective. I rap both the male and female parts, but I have to admit, I am the toxic one.
Fair enough. I liked him, as I mentioned in part one, because of my unfamiliarity with a lot of these artists. I was watching short interviews just to catch the vibe. What's RD all about? Yeah, James? Mm-hmm. And he very much describes himself as a cheeky chappy. And I think the notion is, I kind of like it in this week's chart. There's something slightly transgressive about this song. I'm saying he's kind of portraying himself not as a sensitive singer-songwriter who's missing you in June or going to meet you at your spot. He's giving it the big one, isn't he?
Yeah, and there's quite a lot of earnestness in this top 10. And
in pop music generally. No, it's a treat. Reminded me of, as I say, Central C, an artist called H. Do you know him?
What, from Steps?
No. AITCH. They're the sort of lads, right? If you're there, you saw them approaching you as a threesome, you keep an extra grip on your phone, I'm going to say.
Would you know? I don't know about buying flowers, but he does look like he'd be outside the off-licence asking me to buy him some White Lightning.
Alec Techie1461 says, this is one of the most depressing romantic songs I've ever heard. Do you want to build my imagination or destroy it? Now, I thought this was a pretty good point, actually. It's pretty on the nose, isn't it? And Electric Teku, whoever they may be, are saying in their music, in their lyrics, there was something a little more poetic. I mean, it is a type of poetry, this song.
It's a toxic love tune. Not my words. The words of RD himself. Okay. That's how he described it. You've often spoken on this podcast before about the vocalist being in character.
Yeah.
And I think that's what he's doing here.
I agree. He started on TikTok. This is a theme that was definitely in numbers 10 to 6 and may continue through this chart, you know.
TikTok is very much the new Top of the Pops.
Yeah.
It's not just on a Thursday for half an hour.
But not like Top of the Pops, because to get to these songs, you have to scroll through loads of clips of things about whipped coffee and the silhouette challenge and drinking cranberry juice on a skateboard. So, you know, it's got all that going on. I feel it's tough for the kids to remain focused about the joy of pop music. Gloria K. Huzueo says UK rappers are killing. Great samples and their accent on drill slaps. Love from the USA. So, you know.
Oh, that's good. People in America are getting into UK rap.
The drill? They're pointing out it's drill. This is there's loads of arguments about what's drill and what's not drill on YouTube.
It's not trap. It's drill.
Yeah.
Right. Is there a big difference?
Yeah.
Do their fan bases clash?
What, the drillers and the trappers?
Yeah. Do they meet on Brighton Beach and have a riot?
I don't think so.
No.
Be good though if they did, wouldn't it? That'd bring us into a new era that was strangely reminiscent of the old one.
No, I quite like it if they get on. Actually, I think that would show progress.
Yeah. I mean, Damien Trott 3058 also says, I'm too old for this shit.
Isn't that Danny Glover in Lethal Weapon? Isn't that what he says? Speaking of which, RD goes on to play the character Stevie in the movie Rise of the Foot Soldier, Vengeance. IMDb rating 5.9. The sixth and to date latest movie in the Rise of the Foot Soldier series.
Yeah.
Have you seen any of them?
No.
Not me. So you quite liked it?
Yeah, I liked it. It's a chutzpah.
All right, I'd quite like to listen to Flowers by Sweet Female Attitude again. I don't think the rest of the lyrics live up to the first line.
It's a hook, isn't it? That's for sure.
He wants to be a fuckboy. That's it, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, he's very specific about it. Nah, baby, I can't make your day, but I can make your night. See, I ain't the trusting type, and it's lust, not love. And she said, I'm done this time. Could you make love to me like I'm the one, then run off and duck my calls for a month, make me feel special, and then like a mug, got you up in my guts, but I hate your guts.
Oh, got you up in my guts. What a delightful thing that is.
That's what I mean. It's got this kind of darkness to it. What's the bit I like at the end?
I mean, Let's Get It On has its problematic ways, but at least he doesn't say, let's get up in your guts.
Nor does Marvin say, I might drive you crazy, psycho. I'm wavy, so I'm texting typos. He's always getting badded up by his friends.
Getting baddied up?
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds awful. What does that mean?
Means that
Dressing up as a baddie?
all his mates slag him off. I'm
Oh,
going to
okay.
start saying it. In a desperate attempt to appeal, young James, in the rest of this podcast, I'm going to use another phrase. He says, he doesn't just have plain Nando's, he'll try the spices.
Is that a metaphor, or is that just literally him talking about his Nando's order?
It's literally him talking. He's answering pop questions, isn't he? But he only goes to Nando's if he's mad hungry. That's another one I'm having, as long as bad is up.
So he goes to a restaurant when he's hungry.
Now, this was a great story in the interview. He said his mum, God bless him, his mum, mothers everywhere. He was saying that she was so into his career that she was doing a CP course so she could get into security and be one of his own security guards. Then he said, I had to tell her, no, that's madness, stop.
Yes. Mom, I'll give you a ticket.
It's lovely.
Mom, it's fine.
It was lovely.
I'll get you in on the door. You don't need to work.
Do you know who he's hoping will collaborate with him on the remix of this song?
Kenny G.
AJ Jason, D Block Europe and Young Ads. Yeah. I love all their work.
I was going to say them next.
Do you know which footballers have slid into his DMs? By that, I don't mean tried on a pair of his Dr. Martens.
Hang on, doesn't slide into your DMs mean making some kind of romantic?
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
Just
Just
be a
me getting in
personal
touch.
connection.
Okay.
Yeah.
So some footballers have become friends with him.
Two of them?
British footballers?
Yeah.
Cole Palmer?
No, go on.
No?
Ian Wright.
Oh, Ian Wright.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, which other footballer said, how come you've let Ian Wright in, but you won't talk to me?
Les Ferdinand?
Change the Christian name.
Rio Ferdinand.
Woo-hoo-hoo. 500,000 pop football points to you.
I would have thought it would have been footballers from now, not footballers from the 90s, but there you go.
Also, this is another thing he said that I'm going to... When he said something a bit stupid, James, in his interview, whatever it was probably about some woman, yeah? Mm. Him and the interviewer, on whatever it was, Capital maybe, they both went, remove? So they censored themselves by saying something unnecessary, and then they just said remove. So we can do that as well, can't we? The rest of this podcast, I reckon, we're learning a whole new syntax and language from RD.
The thing is, Andy, we do edit this podcast, so if we do need to actually remove stuff, I will just remove it.
Fact.
Number 4.
Up one to number 4. It's a former number 1. It's Cold Heart by Elton and Dua.
Created during the pandemic for the lockdown sessions, little project that Elton John was getting up to.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember the other thing Elton John did in the pandemic that got him some exposure online?
Yeah, I mean, he did that, whatever that televised concert was, did all from the house. He sang I'm Still Standing from his backyard, didn't he?
Yeah.
Everybody piled onto him.
Yeah.
In the time of care and lack of connection, I thought, there's a good old human spirit. Give Elton John a kick. I liked it, James, because it's usually Paul McCartney who gets a kick in because his voice has gone. So I was glad Elton took the heat for that one.
It wasn't so much that his voice had gone, it was...
And I've just mentioned Paul McCartney.
Yeah, well done.
Hey, we're the Muppets and the Simpsons this week.
Yeah, they're on holiday. It was more that the way he sang I'm Still Standing was like... Do you remember when guys used to sell newspapers from kiosks and they used to shout, you know, where we live, they'd shout, even mail... But they shouted it so much, but by the end it just becomes, "In me," like that. It was like he sung I'm Still Standing so many times that the lyrics have now just become noise.
Oh,
He just go, "Have to do," like that.
I don't
That's
agree.
why he got kicked a little bit.
Yeah, I liked him singing it in that style, me personally. But then I was,
But this is a medley of some of Elton John's songs put together.
Let's do it. Name them, and shame them.
I've got them written down here.
Go on,
do you
then.
know what they are?
Yeah, the first one, of course, was how did it go? Let me do the chords, James, first. Essentially, he has bastardised all his songs. They're not 3 songs are like a medley. He's put them over the same backing of you go B flat minor, E flat, F sharp minor. He goes, it's a human sign, whatever it is. So that's what song's that? I mean, obviously I know this because I've been listening to it all bleeding me. Sacrifice.
Yes, the word sacrifice with the most syllables it's ever had.
That's right. I'm glad.
Sacrifice, which was a number one hit in 1989.
And then Dua pops up to says, and I think it's gonna be a long, long time to touch down. She goes, she's still not the man I wish I am. Oh, no, no, no. So there's Rocket Man.
Number 2 in 1972.
And then there's a bit of this is what I'm right now.
Should have said.
Yeah. I was thinking, where's this from? I recognise that. Little look down the YouTube comments. Kiss the Bride by Elton.
Number 20 in 1983. There's also another one right at the end.
Is that?
Yes, there's a bit from Where's the Shura, which was an album track in 1976.
Hey, Elton's gone deep diving to check out his own fans. Are you listening properly?
Yeah, that was the one I didn't know either. So
Made me think, really, that's just a good thing for Elton John to do from now on, isn't it? He could do, I remember when rock was young, yeah. Me and Susie had so much fun. And it has that skin and stone. And up that Shiver on a place on my own soul. Don't let the sun go down on me. Don't let the sun. And then maybe just for the final one. I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah. You could just do that forever now, Elton John. Just string 3 or 4 songs together, say that's a hit, see you later.
get one of the modern pop singers to join in. Yeah, there you go.
Could do with other people, maybe, James, while we're here.
Okay.
Over that backing that we had, who should we make a number one hit by shamelessly ripping off their songs? Who's got loads of classics, would you say? Bearing in mind I'm going to do those chords. Just name a pop star with loads of records.
Madonna.
Get into the groove, yeah, we're gonna prove your love for me. Because we're living in a material world. I am a material girl. Because music makes the people come together. Yes.
Just say Andy is genuinely doing this off the top of his head. He hasn't put any prep into that at all. He didn't know I was going to say Madonna. That was very impressive.
No. It's really easy. Let's do another one while we're here.
All right.
You can do it, James. I'm going to...
as we have established before on this podcast, I can't.
Listen, you have been moaning all through part 1 that you have to edit this. So, and then when I've been coming up with comedy gold, you say that's going. So at the very least, you can try and just get rid of it, James. Who are we doing next?
You pick an artist for me.
ABBA?
All right. Okay.
All right. I'll start, yeah?
Okay.
Give you time. Oh, yeah. I love the concentration on your face at the moment. I'm going to go for Mama.
I was going to do that.
All right, then. You stick with that one. You do it first, then.
All right, okay.
1, 2, 3. Mama.
Mama. At Waterloo,
do it.
Napoleon did surrender.
Knowing me, knowing you. Uh-huh. There is nothing we can do. Knowing me, knowing you.
Voulez-vous?
Uh-huh.
There, yeah.
So you just did it. So have you changed your perspective? That was impressive since you've just done it off the top of your head.
You were better at it than I was, but okay. Elton John's had 11 number ones in the UK.
Has he really?
In total. Okay, so let's go through these. So one of them was he was on Perfect Day. Remember that
Another
song?
collaboration with Million. I mean, he did the one with Kiki D. That's another female collaboration. But
yeah.
I'm getting excited at the notion of Elton John's collabs.
So that's 2. This one, so that's 3.
Yeah. Blue?
One, yeah. All right, God. One with Blue. So there's another. So that's 4 so far.
Yeah.
All collabs. One with Tupac.
Which one did he do with Tupac?
Or what's it called? Ghetto something.
Incidentally, I saw a Jay-Z interview once where he says he recommends gently that you say Tupac rather than Tupac.
Right. Anyway, so that's 5.
You're hunky.
That's 5. All of them collaborations so far. One with Ed Sheeran.
Ah, yeah.
The Christmas song.
That's right.
One with Ed Sheeran and Lad Baby.
Of course, the sausage roll one.
Yeah, so that's 7. one with George Michael.
Which we've covered
So
only
that's
recently.
8 of the 11 so far of Elton John's number ones are all collaborations.
Elton John can't get a number one hit on his own.
One, the version of Candle in the Wind he did for Diana's funeral.
Oh, yeah.
That's one. One was when they reissued Are You Ready for Love as a sort of remix dance track.
Another collaboration.
Yeah. What are we saying about the Diana one? Are we saying that that's...
He worked in cahoots, I hear,
reimagining?
with... Well, I've heard that, Elton's friends with the royal family,
Yeah.
isn't he? And we know what the royal family really did to Diana. Yeah?
All right. Here we go, pivoting to a conspiracy podcast again. Which leaves one more number one, which is Saccharifahais.
That's his
Which
only
you
one.
could argue is his one real number one where it's just him writing a new song and it getting to number one. But he's had 10 others. He's also, when this goes to number one, at the age of 74, the second oldest individual to have a UK number one.
Okay.
Do you know who's the oldest?
No.
It was around this time.
Give me a clue.
He's not known for being a singer, but he was working with a singer. It was for charity. It was in 2020.
No, go on. You're going to have to tell me.
He was well known for walking around his garden.
Colonel Tom.
Captain Tom Moore is the oldest person to have a number one single. Elton John is the second.
Right.
And the only person to have had a number one in each of the last 6 decades.
Pretty good.
70s, 80s, 90s, noughties, 10s and 20s, which is amazing.
What song did Captain Tom do? Do you know?
He did...
Walking Back to
Did
Happiness.
you do You'll Never Walk Alone with Alfie Boe or something
That's
like that?
right.
Michael Ball, one of them ones.
And his family, James, I've heard they've just put out a single, which is a cover of Money. That's what I want. That's a weird little twist, wasn't it, to that story?
Yep. Walking around the garden to buy a sauna. It's So Elton John's had 11 number ones, of which this is his 10th. No, his 9th. And Dua Lipa's had 3. It's Dua Lipa's 3rd. But there are other people involved in this record.
Go on.
Pnau.
Okay.
P-N-A-U.
Not familiar with them.
They are the people who do the remix.
Cool. Great job, Pnau.
And they are...
Right to a pad now. It's the Funk Soul Brothers.
Pnau, that's what I call music.
Nice.
They're an Australian...
Let's do more of them before we move on.
All right, I'll just sit here while you do them then.
No, go on, move on.
They're an Australian trio
That's not the attitude. I'll just sit here while you do them.
who had a number 3 in 2013.
I don't know. I'm just going to sit here while you do it.
Okay, cool. With the song Changes alongside Fowl and Wadad.
Oh, that was a Youngblood, was it?
They are Nick Littlemore off of Empire of the Sun, who we have covered in a bonus
That's
track.
right. You made me listen to one of their songs. You approached that with a fandom.
His brother Sam Littlemore, who co-produced the song What You Waiting For Gwen Stefani, and a bloke called Pete Mays.
Thanks, you three fellas, for your contribution to the panoply of pop. I haven't said that this week. I thought I'd chuck it in there.
I mean, I think I would just listen to the originals rather than this version, but it was a massive hit. So.
I mean, it did make you wonder, didn't it? I want to lean into this a little bit. You know that notion you said was Candle in the Wind. Was that a collaboration or not? Yeah?
Yeah.
I went a bit silly. But I thought it was a bit off the peg, if you like. There was Elton, who wrote a song about Diana, Marilyn Monroe, my apologies.
Yeah.
And then he changed it to Diana. Now, James, in the past, we have done Paul Anka with what song?
Diana.
They should have just asked Paul Anka to do a tribute to Diana. It might have sounded a bit like this. You were so young, you'll never get old. This, my princess, we've been told. I don't care what they say, they won't give the game away. Will the truth ever be free? You might have been killed by the queen. Stories of conspiracy. Diana. Yeah?
Yeah, could have been that.
They say you
there's more.
They say you let a drunk man drive. If not for that, you'd still be alive. Some theories are really wild. You were carrying Dodie's child. I just don't know what to believe. They never release a CCTV stories of conspiracy. What do you reckon?
I think it's amazing that it should be released immediately and go to number 1.
What about if we did that back in? Yeah? And this time we're going to go for 3 songs by Chesney Hawks. I'll start. I am the one and only. Nobody can. What? Yours next.
I am the one and only.
AI is transforming customer service. It's real and it works. And with Finn, we've built the #1 AI agent for customer service. We're seeing lots of cases where it's solving up to 90% of real queries for real businesses. This includes the real-world complex stuff like issuing a refund or cancelling an order. And we also see it when Finn goes up against competitors. It's top of all the performance benchmarks, top of the G2 leaderboard, and if you're not happy, we'll refund you up to $1 million, which I think says it all. Check it out for yourself at fin.ai.
Number 3.
It's a non-mover at number 3, having been a number 1 for 11 weeks. It's the biggest selling single of the year in 2021. It's Bad Habits by Ed Sheeran.
Fact. Yeah, all right, then.
Yeah, there it is. It is that. That is what we're talking about.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
You're right. It is a fact. It is Small Town Boy meets 9 p.m. Till I Come by ATB.
You say that's what it sounds like?
Yep.
Small Town Boy on what?
You remember 9 p.m. Till I Come?
No.
A dance track from the late 90s.
Okay.
Yep.
Did you not like this song this week? Blue Team Trash on YouTube says...
You're not letting me answer that question.
I'm just giving you a point. Oh, God, then. Sorry.
Do I
thought
like it?
You were having a think. I liked James, you said
it's
something
fine.
one week. Let me point this out.
Yeah.
This is in my lexicon now. You said one week beautifully. To dismiss a song, you felt you really had to put the time in to dismiss. It's a great notion, isn't it? You know, if you're just flicking through Ed Sheeran, it's flying past you at the speed of Ed. You know, you can just think, that's all right. But listen to it a few times, as we have to, you're still dismissing it.
I'm not dismissing it at all. I think it's an interesting song. It was at number 1 for 11 weeks. And you think, blimey, Bohemian Rhapsody was only number 1 for 9 weeks. Is this 2 weeks better than that? I think there's some good bits in it. I think it's a really interesting subject matter for the song. It feels like a bit of a departure for Ed Sheeran. I mean, there's the A-Team way back when that was kind of on a similar sort of theme about addiction. You mentioned the line in your intro, Conversations with a Stranger I Barely Know.
Oh, yeah.
Every time I hear that, I go, yeah, they're a stranger. That's what a stranger is, mate. If you knew them really well, they wouldn't be a stranger, would they? They'd be an acquaintance or a friend.
That's very you. All right, then. So it's Bad Habits, isn't it? Shall I do it? Nah, it's just 4 or 5.
It's all about nuns with dirty clothes.
Dirty nuns. Stop it. All right, then. It's a 4 or 5 chord. I'm not going to demonstrate it this time because it goes round and round. But I like this song this week. The lyrics I thought were pretty good. My bad habits lead to you. Did you watch the video?
Yes, he's a vampire.
Yeah.
In the video.
He's having fun, isn't he, Ed Sheeran? He's, on the video for Overpass Graffiti, there he is having a piss and then being taken off by a group of people. Here he is as a vampire. I like Ed Sheeran turning into a pop star. Not, let's call it the troubadour with the plaid shirt of the A-Team. He's having fun with it, isn't he?
Although, look, I'm going to say this, and I don't necessarily mean it as harshly as it's going to sound. Yeah. Ed Sheeran's performances in the videos of his, his acting and reacting has got a big Class Assembly vibe.
Yes, I know what you mean a little bit about when you slag him off. There's something slightly... yeah, all right.
It does look like he's having a go.
Have you seen him in the film Yesterday?
Yes.
Do you think he acted well in that?
Class Assembly.
Right.
But it's fine. It doesn't matter, does it? It doesn't matter. I mean, in this video, it does look like his mom's done his hair for Halloween. You going out trick-or-treating, Ed? Come here, bring the gel. I'll do your hair up nice. There, you look really frightening now. You'll get loads of sweets.
Yeah. I'm not
having a go.
I'm not dismissing your point of view.
He's doing so much better than I will ever do.
That's
true.
Know? That's
so,
for sure.
I find it quite endearing. That's my point.
It's a love song in terms of my bad habits lead me back to you. It's pretty good, isn't it? I learned some more facts, as I mentioned in part 1, James, when we did an Ed Sheeran song. Hopefully, we will never have to do another one this week. But I looked at the website for the Beano. Yeah?
Yeah.
They did an old-fashioned 20 facts you might not know about Ed Sheeran. Do you know what his fans are called?
Edheads.
No, good guess. It's nearly a breakfast cereal.
Edios. Edibix.
What was your first guess?
Edios.
Yeah. Now, have a proper think about it, what it might be.
Cheerios.
Cheerios, you div.
Oh, Cheerios! Oh, I was going on the first name. I completely ignored the surname, didn't I?
And then I was thinking about Ed and his relationship with food. I remembered this in my own head. He had a sponsorship deal with Heinz Tomato Ketchup, didn't he? Guess what they might have called that? You were so close with your first guess. What would they call? What weak pun did Heinz and Ed Sheeran come up with for the name of their tomato?
Ed sauce.
Ed Chop.
Oh, okay. Because it'll be like red sauce, but with Ed.
And then I've learned he's also chucked out a hot sauce called, it's nothing to do with either Ed or Sheeran. Okay. It's called Tingly or Very Tingly. So Ed Sheeran, not averse to, I am making the sign to James of rubbing the thumb and the forefingers together. He likes a little bit of extra cash, doesn't he?
This song was written as a kind of an afterthought for the album. It was like the last one they did. And they went, let's stick this on the album. And then they were like, no, this is really good. We should put this out as the lead single.
It's catchy. I remember hearing it on the radio at the time when he just did an acoustic Ed version on his own. It's still catchy.
I was thinking about other songs that are about addiction.
Go on.
Under the Bridge, song about addiction.
Of course.
Another Girl, Another Planet.
What's that about addiction?
It's about heroin in it.
Is it?
Yeah. There She Goes by the Lars.
Famous. You only know these songs because you're told they're about heroin, don't you? I often feel if you just listen to There She Goes, you might think it's a lovely love song. It's only because Lee Mathers has told everyone.
But in this, bad habits could be anything, couldn't it? Could be picking your nose.
All right. Well,
that's a bad habit.
I set a quiz, didn't I? On our what social media are you on again? Instagram,
Facebook, Shooby Podcast. Give us a search and a follow. Give us a search. Give us a follow. Search for it and then give us a follow. Christ, we're shit at this. And by we, I mean me.
I asked a question out on our social media. What are Ed Sheeran's bad habits? And would you believe, offered 1 million pop points, James.
Yeah.
Loads of pop stars replied to us, yeah?
Yeah, go on then.
Mick Jagger down in Alabama reckons Ed is a street fighter. Cardi B, who's gigging in Dundee, believes Ed is a nail biter. Vera Lynn's emailed in and is saying Ed's bad habit is too much procrastination, whilst Michael Hutchins is not making much sense, but he reckons it's excessive.
I wonder where this is going. Come on.
Making out with Kylie. Bob Villan is having a stab and saying that Ed Sheeran's bad habits are distasteful, while Kneecap are clapping back and screaming they think Ed's habits are disgraceful. Socrates on holiday in South Shields is saying Ed has a habit to find a deeper meaning, while Sigmund Freud's really annoyed and is listing some of Ed Sheeran's bad habits, such as procrastination, always saying yes, terrible sleep patterns, and people-pleasing. What do you reckon? Who's going to win this week?
It's a sort of mix of pop stars and then characters in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, isn't it, this week?
I just read them out, James. I don't really think about it, to be honest. Vera Lynn. Too much procrastination. Well done, Vera. 1 million pop points to you. It's a rollover, actually, from last week. 2 million pop points.
Number 2.
It's a non-mover at number 2, yet it was a former number 1. It is Shivers by only Ed Sheeran again.
There he is, making his third appearance in this top 10, doing a Justin Bieber.
That refers to one week when we had 3 Justin Biebers in the top 10.
A sexy rocketing song that includes hand claps in the bridge and is music to dance to with your best friends after 3 too many tequilas. Yeah. Not my words. The words of GQ magazine.
This week, James, Overpass Graffiti. Bad Habits, pretty good. This one, damn you, Ed Sheeran. If it hasn't worked its way in, I've begun to love it this week.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
This song is the reason that Ed Sheeran's album, his 4th album, is not called Minus.
Go on.
It was going to be called Minus, and then they made this song, and they were like, this isn't a Minus song, is it? So they changed the name of the album to Equals.
Just for one song?
Because Minus, if you call an album Minus, it sounds like it's going to be downbeat, melancholic.
Is the rest of the album downbeat and melancholic?
I don't know. Yeah. But they wrote this song, and they went, this is not a Minus song.
Okay.
We're going to have to call it something else.
As Factistan says, I don't have visiting hours for Ed Sheeran songs. I'm here all day. So that's good, isn't it? Essentially, James, despite in the past, and even in this episode, actually, I have slagged off songs for going round and round and cyclical four-chord things, haven't I? This is exactly one of them, and yet the beauty of pop music, and let's call it your own hypocrisy, I'm fine with this one, is going B minor, G, yeah, and a D kind of thing, and then an A. And yet, over that simple backing, it chucks at least 4 stone cold hooks. First time he goes, I took an arrow to the heart. I never thought that it would come like this. Do my best, I'll never give it all. And then he'll do that a few times. Then for a short while he'll go, I want to be that guy. I want to hypnotize. I want to lick the die. I want to take it to love. Whatever he's singing. And then the chorus of, ooh, I love it when you kiss me like that. Ooh, ooh, you know I get the rivers. Copyright. You kiss me when you kiss me like that. Ooh, great little ending. And then finally, he adds a little post-chorus. Does he change it for this? No. Don't stop, let pop, and then I'm never don't pop. You know you give me the delivers, don't stop. You get my point anyway. It's
Different tunes over the same chord structure.
and it keeps it moving, keeps happening.
We did a Coldplay song, didn't we?
That's
did
right.
The same kind of thing.
Yeah,
So,
once in a lifetime or whatever that's called. I mean, it's a good thing. I mean, there's loads of it, actually. I don't know why I'm picking on Ed when he's done it before. Not arguably, it's a fact. Elton and Dewar have just done it. Little, adding different melodies. Also, in fact, let's have a little look. Willow and Anxiety, very repetitive. Obsessed with You, that's just a 2-chord around and around. Heat Waves, as we mentioned, 8 chords according to him, yet only 3 or whatever. Love Non-TT, that's a similar thing, goes round and round. Overpass Graffiti, I admit I didn't look at that one so close. Flowers, of course, 4 chords. Yeah, I mean, they all are. Have we somehow stumbled back into our complaint when we did 2020 of 4-chord cyclical songs that just go round and round, can be a little bit boring? Having said that, I'm loving Shivers.
co-written by Cal Lavelle,
Oh, yeah.
an Irish singer-songwriter who in 2011 released an EP called Shivers.
Oh, okay.
When he sings Ooh, I Get the Shivers, that reminds me of an old Twitter account I used to follow called Desiree's Thoughts, which is a parody account of the singer Desiree based on her song Life. You know, the one, I don't want to see a ghost.
Yes, she'd rather have a piece of toast.
toast.
Famously
Yeah.
got a kick in poor old Desiree. Let's do it now.
In which she says the line, Ooh, I get the shivers.
Yeah.
And that Twitter account used to just randomly send out the tweet, Ooh, I get the shivers. So that made me think of that.
I mean, sometimes, James, I look at what we do and I think this is futile and pointless. And then I hear things like that and I think, oh, we're all right, we're working hard.
Some of the lyrics I want to flag up.
Please?
I never kissed a mouth that tastes like yours. Strawberries and something more. What do you think the something more is? Is it cream?
Let's hope
Maybe.
so.
Lipstick on my guitar.
Yeah.
How's that happened?
I see where you're going with this.
What's going on there? Have you ever kissed your guitar? Like something that Jimi Hendrix would do, isn't it?
Yeah, Jimi Hendrix used to act cunnilingus on his guitar, so maybe Ed's lightweight compared to Jimi Hendrix.
But he's putting
maybe.
lipstick-
I'm just pushing to get that out there.
Are
Maybe.
we saying that Ed's wearing the lipstick?
Yeah.
And that's how it's got on there. Also, the line, I want...
Or it's tomato edge up.
It
and
could be, yeah.
he could have spilt all that over it.
Also, the line, I want to kiss your eyes. Now, am I some kind of horrendous vanilla prude? I've never wanted to kiss anyone's eyes, not even my wife, who I've been with all these many years. I've never thought, God, I'd like to kiss her eyes.
Did you?
I feel you're skirting over the
All right,
topic
let's go.
here.
You've never went. Oh, all
I've
right
never
then.
wanted to kiss someone on the eyes.
Eyelids? No, you've never given someone a gentle peck on the eyelids?
No.
Have you not,
Am I?
James?
Is that wrong?
I don't know.
Is everyone else doing that and I'm missing out?
Everyone is doing that.
I wouldn't want anyone to kiss my eyes either, though. I'd be like, get off. No.
See. You would get the shivers?
Yeah, maybe. And not in a good way. You wanted to talk about the video.
I wanted to say, did what for you? That's my mainly thing. I mean, this is pretty good. He's having a dance around and with somebody who looks like an actress. In fact, I learned in YouTube comments because of her leading role in this. She beats up loads of people at the end, don't she, in that way? Anna Sophia Robb, who I know nothing about, but does a great job in this video of being charming.
In this video, Ed Sheeran's got a lot of hair, and then she turns into Thomas the Tank Engine.
That's right. That's one of the scenes, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, this is a weird fantasy you've got there, Ed.
Nip over to YouTube and check it out. I learned some more facts from the Beano
Oh, yeah.
about Ed Sheeran. Do you want to hear them?
Yes, please.
He had 3 cats called Lloyd, Felix, and Nigel. Why?
Well, Felix means cat in Latin, so...
I see.
But are Lloyd, Felix, and Nigel, are they the 3 people he knows?
Yeah.
Are they people in the music industry?
They're his road crew.
His road crew.
When he gets home, he cannot stop bossing people about... I'm being silly. All right.
Good luck getting the cats to do anything.
Yeah. What's his favourite board game? Bearing in mind his dominance of world music, world chart music.
Is it Risk?
No.
Oh.
Monopoly.
That's such a I don't really have one answer, that is.
I'm mad hungry for this one. Who does he have a tattoo of?
Is it of... I'm going to go out on a limb and say that it's former Portsmouth midfielder Vince Hilaire. No, I was wrong then.
No. All right then, let's just tie it up. If you made a joke about Vince Hilaire's daughter and he came in here banging on the windows, going, "Keep my daughter's name out your fucking mouth."
He's got a tattoo of Will Smith.
Apparently, or the Fresh Prince at least, before his comedian bashing ways. James,
What?
Ed Sheeran always goes on about songwriting, and he says that he feels very much like it's he brings a tap analogy to it. He says you have to write some songs, all the bad stuff will come rushing out like bad water, and that's when you get to the good ones. By the way, this podcast is going, let's hope number one's a gem.
The UK's number 1.
It's a non-mover at number 1. It's the 3rd of 7 weeks for Easy On Me by Adele. Her 9th of 11 top 10 singles and her 3rd number 1. Written in conjunction with her longtime collaborator Greg Kurstin, who we've spoken about before.
Oh yeah, many
who
times.
produced- And the strings are arranged by David Campbell, who is, of course, the dad of...
Who?
Beck.
Ah, okay.
Beck's dad. Yeah.
A great string arrangement, David Campbell. We appreciate it.
What a belting showstopper of a tune this is.
Oh, I'm glad. Yeah. Good.
And I mean this as a compliment.
Yeah.
This sounds like it would bring the audience to their feet in a musical. It's got that vibe, hasn't it?
Yeah.
The big torch song belter.
Do you believe it's a torch song?
I don't really know what that phrase means, if I'm honest.
A torch song would suggest that you were holding a torch for a love. Yeah. It's a kind of song of I miss you, or you've messed up, or you've gone now, you're with somebody else. And the torch singer would be, singing to a romantic love interest.
Well, I think there's a bit of that, because it's about her divorce, isn't it?
Yes.
So it's about a former love interest.
Adele herself claims that it is actually a song for her son post-divorce. So she's saying it's a song for a child to listen to later on in life, possibly to make some explanation of the heartbreak and heartache involved in divorce.
She says she wrote the verses in the shower.
A fine place to write.
Do you think she wrote it with her finger on the glass?
Yeah.
In the steam?
Yeah.
I hope so.
While she had her hair in a big Mohican.
Yeah. It was the first single off the album 30.
That's right.
How old was Adele when that album came out?
No clue. Go on, give me a clue.
Begins with a 3.
37?
33.
Okay.
33. But she said she started writing it when she was 30. It won Song of the Year at the Brits.
It's a great song.
Which used to be called Best British Single. So I had a look at this going, all right, who else has won Best British Single? Yeah. Well, this is the 3rd time that Adele's won it.
Okay.
What are the songs?
Did she win one for Rolling in the Deep? One
No.
would hope.
No.
No?
They're the 2 other Adele songs that we've talked about on this podcast.
Hello?
Hello?
What was the other one we did?
From a movie?
Scaffold.
Skyfall, right.
Scaffold.
So I was saying, which other female singers have won Best British Single?
Yeah.
Before Adele, only one solo female singer had won Best British Single.
At these awards.
At the Brits.
It has to be. How much will you give me?
$1 million pop points.
A million pop points. I'm going to say it's got to be Annie Lennox. Always
which
around at the
single?
Brits.
Which single? Best
Doesn't
British
matter.
Single? Which single?
Which single? That's another question that I wasn't
Yeah.
prepared for.
Because it's not Best British Female. I'm saying who's won Best British Single, solo female artist. Only one prior to Adele.
Was it one with Walking on Broken Glass on it?
Nope.
Why?
Nope.
No More I Love Yous?
Nope.
Little Bird?
Nope.
What is it?
It was Dido and White Flag. Wasn't Annie Lennox at all. But that was in 2004. So for years and years, British female artists being overlooked for Best British Single.
Yeah. The Popriarchy. Adele, she sings the heck out of this song, doesn't she?
Yes, as she often does.
As she often does. Barbara Mollett on YouTube says she can sing E better than anyone. The vowel sound. Mickey.
Oh, not the note?
No.
Or the drug?
I believe neither of them.
Just the E.
Yeah. So I thought that was pretty good. Mystic Music Official says, Adele sings and suddenly I remember heartbreaks that weren't even mine. That's good, isn't it? Adele's ability to connect. The NG Wendo Love says, Adele always chops onions on us with her music. I like that phrase, although I'm not mad hungry at the moment, so maybe not. David Mathless, this is a good way of people relating to music. He says, I'm 2-0 down in fantasy football and projected to lose a lot of points. I'm singing this.
That's the great thing about, a song like this is, sure, it's about a divorce and it's about a lost relationship, but it can also be about losing at fantasy football.
I like the calibre of the Adele fan YouTube comments. Do you remember in the past, James, we learned from her YouTube comments that Donny Osmond swaps his microphone from left to right, doesn't he, when he's singing in between lines? I thought that was a great spot from whoever that was. Someone once told us that Posh Spice was the best at pointing. All good stuff we've learned from YouTube comments. This is a good one from Nicolina Pissac. Nicolina says, I love how she makes waves with the hand when she sings about her life when she was young. Can you picture that in your mind, Adele doing that?
Yeah, she's waving her hand around.
And it's always about when I did this, a little flip of the wrist.
Yeah.
Great shout, Nicolina.
I mean, I watched the video, obvs.
Oh, yes, very much the same, cut from the same cloth as a Hello video we did. In fact, she's in the same house, isn't she? It's all black and white, and it goes on for 2 minutes of silence, like you're meant to give a shit.
Do you want to know my 4 words description of this video?
Please.
Adele goes fly tipping. She's got a big lorry full of crap. She's driving it somewhere. There's a bin strike on.
And she is making it easy on her, isn't she? So maybe it is all right then. It's not about a son. It's not about a loved one. It's about the joys of fly tipping.
In the UK, this got 3.2 million streams on Spotify in its first day.
Yeah, it caused a big
which
stir.
Earned Adele £1.67. And in the first week, it was the best-selling single since Ed Sheeran's Shape of You in 2017.
Okay.
So we've had a lot of Ed Sheeran, and then we've had Adele. They're very much the behemoths of British pop music at this time.
Contemporary, if you like. I mean, someone on YouTube says, her voice is like soft butter on fluffy dinner rolls. So I was thinking about that analogy. I remembered David Bowie talking about Bob Dylan's voice being like sandpaper and glue. Soft butter and fluffy dinner rolls. What do you think? How you did a bit of singing earlier, didn't you, Elton John? What do you think your voice is like in a combination of two food substances?
My voice is like sandpaper and glue if you then had to eat them.
My voice is like Haribo and pot noodle. Hey, it's really pissing down. Might be time to get out of here, I reckon.
So there we have it, the top 10 from the 12th of November 2021.
What would you say was your general feeling towards the whole vibe of this top 10?
I enjoyed it more than I thought I was going to. I think there are some high points. I think there's a lot of Ed Sheeran.
A whole lot of shit.
A lot of Ed Sheeran in it. I liked the Anxiety record that kicked the thing off.
What's your favourite?
I mean, the one I'd probably choose to listen to again is probably the number one, Adele.
Okay,
Easy
great
on
song.
me.
Yeah. I'm also going to go for Meeting at the Spot, and I'm also going to go for that one Ed Sheeran song about the shivers. Did give me the shivers, thanks, Ed. And thank you for listening. What do we do now?
What do we do now? Well, I think we're going to drown.
All right, then.
It's bleeding flood. Remember, you can listen to all the songs on our Spotify and YouTube playlist. The links are in the description.
Please remember that. We wouldn't be talking in this rain if it wasn't for these songs. You could join our Patreon. You can leave us a review. Please leave us a review. You can just listen to it and have enjoyed it. That's all right. You can do other things with your life, can't you? Do what you want.
But also do leave us a review. That would be really helpful.
Whatever you do. I'm going to be like Will Smith telling Willow that you'll disappoint Jay-Z. That's a reference to part 1. All the way back. We have tied the shoelaces and popped together in a beautiful, complicated knot. Thank you to all the artists who recorded these songs. Thank you to the record streaming public, I would imagine more accurately. But mainly thank you for listening. We really appreciate it.
And until next time, Shooby Dooby Doo up.
And bop bop shoe up.